Yet it also comes with so many fragilities. By his own admission, Shinn is an intense person. He's one of the most fascinating minds in racing. There's usually little respite, on or off the track. He's working on it, he says. Just 48 hours out from a golden slipper where he will ride one of the favorites. Yes, Shinn's in his happy place at a favorite Kensington cafe. He often seeks counsel among its staff and customers. Some see the top people in any field as superheroes, but they're not. Blake Shinn. Some days he struggles to get out of bed to make it down there. Not today, though, as he oscillates between being on the cusp of winning one of Australia's signature races a couple of months after returning from a horrific neck fracture, as well as his mental health battles. In October, the 31-year-old published an online letter about his struggle with depression. The industry which consumes him lurks in the shadows, often operating under the cover of darkness and on the fringes of society. He felt he had to speak up even if others haven't. Loading. Some see the top people in any field as superheroes, but they're not, Shinn said. They have their own struggles. It wasn't really that difficult to write the letter, because it was real. I had nothing to hide. I thought we could help a lot of people. It's my life, it's what's happened. The initial reaction was very good. It was relatable to a lot of people, and that's what I wanted. There's a lot of people who struggle with mental health that don't express it. In our industry, it's good to talk, and he's always had tongues wagging. But how many actually know the real Blake Shinn? He has often butted heads with fellow jockeys, but retains a fiercely loyal circle of family and friends. They tell a different story of the man working on shedding the game face mask. He's very, very focused, probably a bit too focused at times, says one of Shinn's biggest supporters, renowned owner Wilf Mueller. Slipper dreaming, Blake Shinn on Yes. Credit AAP. When his accident happened, it showed the real person he is. He was so determined to come back, and he said, "Wilf, everything happens for a reason. He wants to be the best and will do everything he can to get there. He feels he's on the cusp of what he wants to achieve. Other riders think he's brash and arrogant, but he's focused. At the end of the day, the opposition is the opposition, and he respects Huey, Bowman, Karen, McAvoy, and Corey, Brownie, and he looks up to those guys. But he's a very conscientious young man who is always wanting to learn." During his 5-month layoff with a neck injury, Shinn attended a Thai health retreat and underwent a media course in between traveling to the United States for a number of horse racing commitments. He did that only after laying near flat on his back for 6 weeks. Horrible experience. More keenly than most, he knows the ups and downs of racing as the last jockey to ride a Melbourne Cup winner for Bart Cummings before being pinned as the poster boy for a highly publicised betting scandal. Early starter, Blake Shinn was the last hoop to ride a Melbourne Cup winner for the legendary Bart Cummings. Credit Vince Caligiuri. "I've been through it a lot, but I'm coming out the other end," Shinn says. "You've got to put on a strong front and just turn up. It's easier to walk away and not turn up, but that gets you nowhere. From my experiences in the past, when I've turned up feeling shit, I've been rewarded by having a good day. Someone's looking down on me saying, 'Well done,' and the older I'm getting, the wiser I'm getting. I'm making better decisions for the betterment of myself, both mentally and physically. I think people are starting to know me." One man who has got to know him very well is Yes. Yes, managing owner Bray Sokolsky, the real estate tycoon who insisted Shinn ride the colt in his Todman Stakes win after he was transferred to Chris Waller from Darren Weir. The pair united when Shinn rode Weir's Humidor, a horse Sokolsky had a share in, to within a whisker of crashing Winx's Cox Plate three-peat. In Shinn's words, they merely tie in business to their friendship now. He's been a good friend and he rode the best ever losing ride when Humidor was second to Winx in the Cox Plate, Sokolsky says. I said to him after that race, it doesn't get any better than that. And Blake said, it does, we could have won. I said to him after that race, it doesn't get any better than that. And Blake said, it does, we could have won. Bray Sokolsky, that's his philosophy. When this horse came to Sydney I wanted him on it because I knew that you need a winner and that's what Blake is, but these days it's not the only thing Shinn is, or craves to be. Conversation turns to yes 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 outside barrier in the slipper, something which would normally consume the jockey. But he just shrugs on this rainy morning a couple of days out from a $3.5 million race he's trying to win for a second time. The new Shinn will worry about it when he needs to worry about it. I think being such a high achiever can lead to negative thoughts, Shinn says. Not being kind to yourself or getting a bad result or having a bad ride, you're hard on yourself. I don't think that's the right way to be. I'm learning strategies to get better at that, which is great, and I'm getting better at it, and now my personality is starting to come out, but I'm still working on myself, which will include running to solve his problems, but never running away from them.